Alaska, land of the midnight sun, a wilderness teeming with nature's wonders, America's last true frontier. Join us as we search for the mighty king salmon on Alaska's Alexander Creek and Gabbert's Fish Camp.
My name is Paul Gabbert. I'm the proud owner, I might say, of Gabbert's Fish Camp on Alexander Creek. I came to Alaska in 1964, and I came over here and built a cabin. I staked some land the state had for free. And by 1970, I was in the fishing business. My camp is located on Alexander Creek, just below Mount Susitna. 45 to 50 air miles from Anchorage. It's approximately about a 20-30 minute seaplane flight from Anchorage. And the Alexander Creek flows into the Cook Inlet. That's where Captain Cook came years ago to check out the Northwest Passage. And it's a gorgeous river and clear. The Susitna River that it flows into is glacier-fed and very milky. But it's located right in the heart of some of the best salmon fishing in I think, the United States. Nice fish. The kings, by and large, are not the real fighters that a silver is. I think a silver will outfight a king pound for pound, 2 to 1. But they're real formidable, real big, and they're real pleasant.
That's the one that got away, right?
That's the little one we got.
We have 5 species of salmon. King salmon, which runs from approximately Memorial Day to the 13th of July. And then around the 16th of July, we get our pinks, chums, silvers, and reds. The silver fishing from the 17th or 18th of July right until about the 15th of August is sometimes almost like fishing in a fish hatchery. We come up into the pristine wilderness, beautiful, very few people and lots of fish, and we try to give the people the kind of fishing trip they're really paying for. Now for kings, we fish in many different ways. All the guides have their own specialty. Some like to drift like I do. I'm a drift fisherman because I like the activity. And I like to work fly rods, and I try to teach every client that I have in my boat how to fish with one. And landing a big king on a fly rod is really a treat, especially if you've ever caught one at all.
Strip the line, strip the line, strip the line. Watch your feet. Going behind the motor. Okay, head up. Now, it looks like a pretty lightweight outfit for such big fish, but it works. You notice there's just a split shot on there, or just a little tie on. The reason that's on there is because that's a floating line. Single hook. We don't use treble hooks because of the resistance they feel. They spit it real quick. When he makes the run, you keep your left hand behind your right at all times. When he makes the run, let him take it, lay it in the palm of your left hand, and you hold it back like this. If you're holding your fingers, you're going to get burned. And then tip down when he's running, tip back up when he stops. Constant pressure. You never bring your rod back further than 12 o'clock. If you do, you'll break it right there. Every time. This is eggs from yesterday's fish. It's the best, finest bait you can use. Bring it up just snug. And then you turn it. And I keep the membrane on the bottom. Put it in there. And then you feel the prick of the hook out here. You want to make sure that's out. You want to make sure it's sharp at all times. We retie or change hooks on every big fish. The leader on this one is 20-pound test with a fly line. So we have a real sportsman here.
Is there little fish in here? Because I'm getting some little bites.
Those little fish are probably great big fish.
No, it's good.
We'll get them. By the end of the day, you'll love this kind of fishing. Either that or you'll never do it again. Good save.
Jesus Christ, look at him. Oh, shit. I got yeah, I got slacked.
Ready to go with my head again. Okay. Tip up.
I've never had a runner like that.
Well, it's the drifting that does it. You catch them so close to the boat, see?
There's much water here to work with.
Reel down. Tip up. Reel down. Tip up. Reel down.
My line's off. You get that on film, I hope?
The trout fishing after the 15th of August is just super. That's the time when fly fishermen need to come. We have Arctic grayling and trout. They take flies readily, and it goes right into September, and it rolls. We're kind of in with moose hunting and bear hunting. We catch fish for lunch, and it comes right out of the river, and we cook them over an open fire, and they just taste fantastic. You lead a salmon over the fire, and you'll just never be satisfied with one again in a restaurant. They're fresh, they're succulent. And I always like to cook them 3 or 4 different ways so people get a taste of different seasoning for the salmon. By and large, the kings are naturally sweet, naturally tasty, and other than maybe a little salt and pepper, it's sometimes you're ruining the fish. But we cook them, notice we cook them 4 or 5 different ways. And we've found some ways that enhance the flavor in different ways that appeal to certain people. And a lot of times the clients will help build a fire and help cook them. And get a lot of fellowship and good feelings about it.
Looks good.
That's a little rare. Now that's the way I like them. Too rare for you.
Well, let me try it.
Try it.
Fine. If you don't like it, I'll come back.
Well, I hear lots of I'm ready anytime anybody wants to. We got it well done with those kibble now. How do you like it? Like it a little tasty right there. How's that sound?
The most fantastic meal I've had since we left Hardee's.
Hardee's.
I hope I never eat another Hardee's again in my life.
We do guided float trips. It's a 70-mile flight from here to the lake, and we usually run the people up with a guide. And they drift from the lake 72 miles away. It's a minimum 5-day trip. And they either take all their gear with them and set up and cook and come down. That gives the clients an opportunity to cook and catch fish. Or we will sometimes run riverboats up from the bottom, and then the people come into a made-up camp, their bed rolled out in the tents, and coffee on the fire. Okay, this is my son Mike down here fishing, and kind of give you an idea how we fish some of the holes on the cut bank. You'll see that he's tied to the stern so that everybody can comfortably fish the hole without getting in each other's way. Now he's pulled a limit out of that. They're now into releasing fish. We can accommodate up to 35 people. The norm is 26. I have full service accommodations for 26 people. And I have some rental cabins with kitchenettes. And they can come and just rent a cabin if they want to take a boat, or they can go into the full service. We have a sauna that holds 15 people, or if you're gregarious, more. Hot tub, showers, and etc. Everything is pretty rustic. We also have a full licensed bar. All the buildings are made of logs, hewn from the logs through the years. I've been working on it, pounding nails and hauling logs for 22 years. The cabins are named, in some cases, after the people that did most of the work in building them. Like Mike's cabin, and the Key cabin was built by, almost all the logs were split by a young kid about 16 years old, so we named the cabin after him. So I always name the cabins after either a good friend or it has some connection with me, my family, friends, or clients. I think a lot of people have told me the experience of a lifetime. Even a day trip is something that you'll remember all your life. Fishing day is over.